April 1st is no joke on Days of Our Lives. Salem is spiraling, and no one is safe. From Marlena's rising fear, to Steve's disturbing discoveries, to Jada's explosive confession, the drama is deep, the emotions are raw, and the stakes just got higher than ever. In this video, we'll break down all the major twists coming your way in Tuesday's episode, analyze character motives, and look ahead at what these developments could mean for the most complicated relationships in Salem. Let's dive in. Let's begin with what could be the most terrifying storyline right now in Days of Our Lives, Marlena's haunting encounter with Orpheus. Yes, Marlena survives. She makes it out alive after coming face to face with one of Salem's most dangerous enemies, but emotionally? She's unraveling. Because even though she walked away unharmed, the fear she carries with her is growing by the second, and it's all centered around one name, John Black. John is still missing, and Marlena knows Orpheus far too well to believe that silence equals safety. It's not what Orpheus said during their encounter that shook her, it's what he didn't say. The smirks, the pauses, the cryptic remarks that seemed designed to make her question everything. It's psychological warfare at its finest, and Marlena is feeling the full weight of it. She's trying to stay composed, trying to trust the process, but inside? She's spiraling. Her instincts, sharpened over years of surviving trauma, are sounding the alarm. John might already be gone. Not just missing, but gone. At the same time, Steve is racing against time, and against his own fears. He's been following every lead, chasing every thread, but now he's hit a wall. A hard, cold dead end. And it doesn't feel like a coincidence. This isn't just a setback. It feels like a message. A chilling sign that they're already too late. Steve is trying to hold it together for Marlena's sake. He doesn't want to fuel her fears, not unless there's hard proof. But inside, he's bracing for the worst-case scenario. He's been through enough loss to recognize when a nightmare is about to become reality. And that's what makes this storyline so gripping. It's not just about whether John lives or dies, it's about watching the people who love him fall apart in real time, battling dread, doubt, and desperation. And with Orpheus still lurking in the shadows, it feels like he's not done yet. He's holding a final card, one that could destroy Marlena, Steve, and everything they're fighting to protect. Elsewhere in Salem, another crisis is brewing, and this one could change everything for Andrew Donovan. What starts as a routine mission or investigation takes a sudden, dangerous turn. The details are still under wraps, but what we do know is this. Andrew is in serious trouble. And it's bad enough that he can't handle it alone. Enter Paul Narita. Their connection has been building slowly, with glances, unfinished conversations, and moments that hint at something deeper than friendship. Now, everything is about to boil over. Paul doesn't hesitate. He hears Andrew needs help, and he's there. Not as an agent, not as a colleague, but as someone who cares, deeply, maybe even more than he realizes. This rescue mission isn't just about survival. It's about emotion, trust, vulnerability. Because when Paul finds Andrew, it won't just be about getting him out of danger. It'll be about what happens after, when adrenaline fades and feelings rise to the surface. Will this moment of crisis finally force them to face what's been between them? Could it lead to a long-awaited confession? Or will the danger push them further apart, forcing them to bury their feelings all over again? Either way, fans can expect a powerful shift in their dynamic, one that could redefine their future, both personally and professionally. So keep your eyes on Paul and Andrew, because this might just be the beginning of something real. Meanwhile, in another corner of Salem, one where power plays and secrets thrive, the tension between E.J. DiMera and Belle Black is reaching a breaking point. E.J. has never been a man without secrets. It's practically part of his DNA. Manipulation, deception, strategy, these are tools of the DiMera trade, and E.J. uses them well. But this time, he may have met his match. Belle Black isn't intimidated by the DiMera name. She's seen EJ at his worst, argued with him at his most arrogant, and yet, somehow, there's always been a strange spark between them. A complicated mix of mutual respect, irritation, and yes, possibly even unresolved chemistry. But make no mistake, Belle's not here for flirtation. She's here for truth. She knows EJ is hiding something. She can feel it. And Belle, being the sharp, relentless attorney she is, won't rest until she digs it out of him. Whether it's about business, family drama, or something even darker, Belle isn't just suspicious. She's certain. And that sets the stage for a high-stakes confrontation. Will EJ finally lower the mask and tell her what she wants to know? Or will he do what Damaras often do, dodge, deflect, and protect the secret at any cost? One wrong move, and Belle could walk away for good, not just from EJ, but from any future alliance with the Damara family. But if he opens up, he might gain something far more valuable than secrecy, loyalty. Whatever happens, one thing is guaranteed, Belle won't back down. And her pursuit of answers could shake the Damara Foundation more than EJ ever expected. And now, let's shift to what might be the emotional gut punch of Tuesday's episode. Jada Hunter has been holding onto a secret. A big one. And it's been eating away at her. She's been walking around with a calm exterior, trying to act like everything's fine, but inside, the pressure's been building. And now, she can't keep it in any longer. On Tuesday, she finally confesses the truth to Rafe Hernandez, and it's nothing short of explosive. She slept with Sean Brady. This isn't just a casual mistake. It's a betrayal that cuts deep, both professionally and personally. Rafe and Jada had started building something, slowly but sincerely. Trust was forming, stability was returning, and now? It's gone in a single sentence. But what makes this moment even more heartbreaking is what leads up to it. Jada doesn't blurt it out. She doesn't confess in a blaze of drama. She breaks down, alone, at small bar, drink in hand, the guilt rising faster than she can drown it. She isn't proud. She isn't trying to justify it. She's just human, overwhelmed, emotional, and desperate to get it off her chest before it eats her alive. When she finally tells Rafe, it's raw. There's no way to soften it. And she knows it. Rafe listens. Quietly. Too quietly. Because beneath that calm surface? There's a storm brewing. Hurt. Anger. Confusion. This isn't the kind of news Rafe brushes off. It's the kind that changes everything, not just how he sees Jada, but how he sees himself in this relationship. In the days to come, Rafe will be forced to confront some hard truths. Will he fight for her? Forgive her? Or is this the moment he walks away? Either way, Jada's confession marks a point of no return. This is where things change, for both of them. And what comes next could redefine their future in Salem. So, where does all of this leave us? Salem is standing on the edge. A week full of heartbreak, bombshells, and desperate attempts at redemption is about to unfold. Marlena Evans is trying to stay strong, but her instincts are louder than ever. She knows something's wrong. She feels it. John's absence isn't just a delay, it's a warning. But will she find him in time? Or is she already too late? Steve Johnson is doing everything he can to follow the trail, but every clue is starting to look like a dead end. And what if this time, the truth leads to the very thing he's afraid to face? Then there's Andrew Donovan, thrown into a dangerous situation with stakes far higher than he expected. But the one thing he didn't see coming? Paul Narita's rescue, and the emotional weight it could carry. In saving Andrew, will Paul open his own heart, or break it? Over at the Damara mansion, Belle Black is circling closer to the truth. She's pressing EJ for answers, and what she finds could rattle more than just him. If EJ cracks under pressure, how deep will the fallout go? And if he doesn't, will Belle regret digging? And finally, Jada Hunter. She's about to face the cost of honesty. Her confession to Rafe may come from a place of guilt and vulnerability, but that doesn't mean it will be received with grace. When the dust settles, will their relationship survive the truth, or crumble under the weight of betrayal? Everywhere you look, something is shifting in Salem. Trust is being tested. Loyalties are breaking. And long-held secrets are threatening to explode. This isn't just another episode. It's a reckoning. This Tuesday, every character is at a crossroads, and not all of them will make it out the same. So, now it's your turn. Who do you think will find John, and what condition will he be in when they do? Will Rafe be able to forgive Jada, or is their relationship already doomed? And what's really going on inside EJ's mind? Can Belle truly get the truth, or will she end up another casualty of his manipulation? Drop your predictions in the comments below. We're watching right along with you. And if you love the drama, the tension, and the twists that make days of our lives so unforgettable, hit that like button to support the channel. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update, spoiler, or storyline breakdown. Because in Salem, secrets never stay hidden, and love? It's always one truth away from disaster. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and most of all, keep